First of all, congrats on the win and advancing. What did you guys do differently on Chris Paul? They held him to, I think, the series of 13 points tonight.
George? I don't know. We talked about our bigs just getting up a little bit more. Being active, making him hit. DeAndre and other guys on the short roll and making them make plays. And I think from Fade to Rudy when he was in there to Boris and Joe Johnson, Jeff Whitty coming in did a great job of really being aggressive in the pick and rolls and not letting him get to his cutbacks and things like that. So it was just a great team effort.
Tony.
Hey Derrick, can you talk about some of just your performance today after some of the struggles that you had this season? How good does it feel to have a performance like that at the biggest time?
No, it feels real good. I was struggling a lot this season with injuries, and my teammates had to hold it down for me while I was out. But I felt like I owed them, especially in this game. I just want to come out, be aggressive, make sure I had their backs. When Rudy got in foul trouble, I had to make sure I was ready mentally and physically. I just wanted to just pay him back for holding me down all season.
This one's for George right over here. George, Quinn, your coach said that before the series that your team was pretty green as far as collectively, and even today he said even going into the second round, you guys have never been there, but he did single out you and Joe and Boris as veterans. Can you talk about your impact on the team, or what you've been able to bring as someone who's been through the playoffs, and you've got such young guys who haven't been there, what you tried to do to help make that happen?
I don't think I bring anything different. I'm a pretty humble person. I just been, have a lived experience of going to the Eastern Conference Finals a couple times and some long playoff experiences. But like I tell every guy, we just got to keep pounding away. Anything is possible. Every series is a 7-game series, so you're going to have your ups and your downs, but we got to come together collectively. It's going to take all 15 guys, and it showed tonight. Guys that may not got in all series, coach called on them for a 3-minute stretch, and they did whatever it takes to make a play, and that's what you need. You just need a collective group and everyone on the same page, and it did pretty good tonight.
Andy.
Gordon, what did you guys do as a team, especially in the second and third quarters that limited them so much defensively?
Kind of what G already talked about. I mean, our bigs were up on pick and rolls. We made it difficult for Chris Paul to get in the lane, get his little pull-up jump shot too, and guys on the weak side were rotated, making them make the extra pass and make some other guys try to create for them. So it really was just execution defensively from our whole team. Guys coming in, trying to get rebounds, our bigs battling DeAndre, so other guys could swoop in and get the rebound, but really execution.
Scott, you're on the right.
Gordon and George, is the quick turnaround a challenge because you don't have a lot of time to prepare for the next opponent, or is it a benefit because you have a little momentum going now and you can roll right into the next series?
I mean, I think it's a little bit of both. Obviously, they've been resting, have had a lot of time, but like you said, we come off Game 7 win. You feel good. You have some momentum. You can kind of keep it rolling a little bit. So for me, I think it's a little bit of both.
George?
Like you said, yeah, it's a plus minus. Like you said, they've been resting. We've been going through it, and I think with our play tonight, all 15 guys making an effort to pull out this win just shows that we're a deep team, and the way the ball was moving on the offensive end, the way we were defending, I think we can take that, and try to carry it on to the next series. So it's a plus minus. Hopefully that we can keep things rolling and move on to the next series and have the same outcome that we did this one.
All right. It's obviously been a while since the organization has won a series. What does it mean for you personally to hold on that streak and get in 7 wins?
Yeah, it means a lot. It definitely means a lot. I think it's just me and Fave from that rookie season. So, we've been through some pretty hard downs. The community has stuck with us, and so it definitely feels really good to go from 25 wins to where we were this year, making the playoffs, winning a series. I know Salt Lake has been blessed with just a tradition of playoff success. So for them to stick with me and stick with Fave and ride it out, it means a lot. And I know they're going to be excited to have us come back and play again in front of them, and it means a lot for me to play in front of them.
For Gordon, this is your first Game 7. Can you kind of describe that feeling out there?
Yeah, I mean, it was a fun atmosphere out there. I think it was, tried to treat it as just another game. You know, it's the 7th time you've played the same team. At this point in time, they know what we're going to run. We know what they're going to run. You know, it's just about competing, battling out there. A lot of fouling going on both ways, and you know, you just want to make sure you leave it all out there, because you never know when you get that chance again. So for me, it's just you know, once you get out there, nervousness goes away. You just have adrenaline. Your competitiveness just takes over.
Back row. Derrick, congrats on the win. Can you talk a little bit about how much of an influence the coach had on the game, and how much the coaching staff did to get you ready for this game?
They did a good job. You know, they made sure we was well prepared. Watched a lot of film. Talked about different coverages. Talked about different adjustments. So they did a good job getting all the players prepared. And the players, we just did a good job just going out there, executing plays, playing together defensively, and just getting the job done. So I think we was well prepared.
Tony, last question.
Questions for Gordon. I mean, you guys have had a label all season as a young team. I mean, do you feel like with this win that you kind of shed that label?
I mean, I think I've talked about it all year, about experiences and how past couple years we've experienced so much stuff, and I think I said it, I thought it would help us, you know, further down the road. I think we used a lot of those in this series. I think we're going to use the experiences we got from this series moving forward. So, you know, for us, we're still probably going to be labeled that, and a lot of us haven't made it to the second round. I'm sure people are going to still talk about that, but you know, we're moving forward as a team, and we'll use these experiences to help us.
Thanks, guys.